Are you going to have some of the other competitions, the strongman, the weightlifting, anything new this year?
Yeah, so we're working on we have a weightlifting competition. It's like a bracket style weightlifting competition we've traditionally done. We've partnered with Spencer Arnold on that. He had a lot of success at the Olympics this year. I don't
Partnered
know,
with who? Say that person's name again.
Spencer Arnold,
Okay.
and he had, I think, multiple medalists at the Olympics this year. Catherine Nio got a silver medal. Is an athlete of his. Harrison Marius, I think is his name. Maybe he finished fifth, but he's you know stepped out as one of the elite coaches in weightlifting in the USA. But they so I don't know where we're at with him, but we've actually started to work on and would love to have a significant amount of people just do a traditional weightlifting meet. So that's in the works. I'm hoping it comes together. Um,
Hey, that's pretty cool, by the way. We did like a little exhibition. There were probably like 15 of us who competed or participated in it, and I did it. It was the only time I've really done that format, and it put a different perspective. It gave me a different perspective on weightlifting. So that would be awesome if you made that available to like more just
we
the public.
we would love to do it in a different way. I think like one of the only, and I think a lot of feedback comes, and guys like Matt have lifted their whole life. They lift. This individual is lifting, for 12 hours, and there's all this cat and mouse, and we want to maybe put 10 people from a division on a floor, kind of like they do at the games, and just have people lift, and then create some excitement. And I would love a USA Weightlifting to sanction something like that and take a new look. And I think it would speak to their growth, because a lot of their growth has come from this crowd, you and they
Like
and
all of
it,
it.
yeah. And funny enough, like I actually really like that they give a lot of credit to that. There are a
Right.
lot of people that wouldn't. They don't hold any punches there. They immediately talk about how CrossFit has taken them to the next level. So
It's
yeah,
probably
we're
done that for every sport, to tell you the truth. Every sport.
we're
It's
working
probably
on.
injected into badminton, to that thing that Brian does where you throw the plastic around. All of it has been changed by CrossFit because people are fitter and they want to express their fitness, right?
It is interesting. I've been able to start to do some work here and there in some other sports, and golf being one of them.
Jiu-jitsu, I bet you a ton of CrossFitters have switched to the martial arts.
Well, a lot of people in UFC do some CrossFit. So like there's a kid, one of my favorite fighters, Michael Chandler, is a CrossFitter. He does quite a bit of it, and there's still a lot of those guys will reach out to Matt. Like he hears from some of those guys. How should I train? Give me some workouts. But yeah, that we are very intent on looking at ways to bring more sports to that event. Is the answer, Brian? Over time, this year is like a unique year. Like I was really bullish on adding 1,000 weightlifters, bringing MMA. I wanted to have a fight night. Just like start to really, bring more festival to it. And COVID is uniquely still stepping on our throats where we have to be a little cautious.